Individual well-being. Now that is a subject which is of deep interest to each one of us. But how does it come about, and under what conditions do we lack well-being? So the human personality has these wonderful different dimensions: the physical body, the vital energy, the mind, the intelligence, the consciousness, and the higher self deep within. When these different facets of the human personality work in tandem or congruence with one another, then we have a state of health and well-being as well as good engagement. The very definition of engagement is the harmonious alignment of all the different facets of one's personality with the external task. And the word health is derived from the same root as the words holiness and wholeness. Thus, when there is wholeness, that is, the body and the energy and the mind and the intellect and the consciousness are all working towards the same endeavor, then we also have health at all its levels: physical, psychological, social, and others. But what happens when these dimensions are misaligned or not working in congruence with one another? Then we have conflict, disharmony, disease, or let's say lack of ease. Resume. In a situation where colloquially one says that the person is looking London but talking Tokyo, the individual often behaves as this person explaining certain symptoms that he was having. He would go to doctor and say, "Doctor, I am having a terrible headache and I am experiencing much pressure behind my eyes and my ears are ringing with some unknown sound." So the doctor would examine him, take an X-ray or an ultrasound and say, "No, there is nothing wrong with you, please go away." But he would go to the next doctor, same symptoms, and this doctor would maybe take an MRI or a CAT scan and say, "No, but everything is okay with you, the reports are fine, please go away." So in this manner, he was not able to find any solution to his unease. Dejected, he was walking back home when he accosted or encountered a friend of his who happened to be a tailor by profession. So upon seeing him, the tailor himself asked, "My dear friend, are you not experiencing some kind of a headache?" So this man said, "Yes, indeed." "Are you not feeling a kind of pressure behind the eyes?" He said, "Absolutely." "Would you not be having a sensation of ringing in your ears?" He says, "My God, you're a wizard. How do you know of all of this? And I've been going from one doctor to another and nobody can alleviate these symptoms." So the tailor friend said, "My dear, it's very simple. You see, your collar button is too tight, which is causing congestion. Just loosen it and you'll be fine." So this is what happens when our body, mind, and other faculties are not working in alignment with one another. But when the body and the mind and the intelligence are not working in harmony with one another, there is unease, there is conflict, and there is lack of well-being.